Welcome to the future. Today is the prelude to Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. 10 days after Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of the new year, 5777. These 10 days are called the 10 days of building the kingship of the Creator upon the earth. And the reason that there's 10 is because we were created from the diagram that is above us. The sun and the 9 planets. And yet, and this is a completion on Yom Kippur, I should just explain that on Yom Kippur, the Jewish people do not, we fast, we do not eat, we do not drink for 26 hours. We do not bathe. We do not anoint ourselves with oil. We don't have sex. Basically, all the physical pleasures one has in this physical world, on this day we refrain from. Because on this day, we are like angels. People even dress up in white. And this makes a separation, a complete separation between the past and the future. Very important day. Nonetheless, we see the human body is not really in 10. We have the head, we have the 2 arms, the 2 legs, the torso, and the sex. And these are 7. And the days of the week are 7. So one way to understand this is that the head is not counted. It's only the body. The body is what's counted. And in the body, you have these 2 triangles, the 2 arms and the torso, the 2 legs and the sex. And the 7th or the 10th is speech, which is the mouth, which is woman, which is the 7. As in 777. And it says that all 7s are beloved. And the 7,000th year, we're finishing the 6,000 years of man and merging into the 7 of woman. This is what's happening cosmically, and this is also happening with the human being upon the earth. And but there's a very interesting thing in the 7, because the ancient people, they saw 7 celestial bodies. They saw the sun, Mercury and Venus, that's 3. They saw Mars, Jupiter and Saturn, that's 6. And they saw the moon. And this is what everyone on the earth saw. But just like in the body, where the body has 7, it appears to be in 7 pieces. The head, the 6 parts of the body in the head. But we know that inside there's a whole different thing going on. The Torah separates it as 248 limbs and 365 connecting sinews. That makes up the human body. And so it's interesting, a couple hundred years ago, they discovered there were actually 3 more planets out there. And therefore, now we have 10, and the sun and 9 planets. And of course, from our world to Pluto is 7. And this says where life is. Life is from Pluto to Earth. And there are angels everywhere. but there's actually entities on these different planets that are described in the ancient books. And the interesting thing is that the Earth goes around the Sun 365 days, and Pluto goes around the Earth 248 years. Exactly that same combination together makes the 613 commandments given to the Jewish people, one of them being to fast on Yom Kippur, and broken up into exactly that same way, 248 positive commandments and 365 negative commandments, as it says that we are we are emblematic, we are patterned after the heavens. And what are the heavens? Of course, the closest heavens to us are the sun and the planet Pluto. And an additional thing that we said, the 10th is speech. And it says that there are 5 parts to speech: the throat, the palate, the teeth, the tongue, and the lips. And Pluto has 5 planets, 5 moons. And they're on this very what do you call it, an orbit that takes it out, way out into the Kuiper belt. It's almost like a tongue, speaking the words of our solar system out into the universe. And this is the truth of reality, that we are created in that image. And that image itself is created in the name of God, in Hebrew, the Yud He Vav He. And all things in creation are logical because it says God created b'chokhmah, created with logic. And even the scientists, when they find, something's not logical, they know there's some sort of secret there to be uncovered. Similarly, in the study of the Torah, a book whose name means teaching, that there are these things that are illogical within the text, or how the text is written. And in each one is a secret. And this is how the ancients learned out the secrets of prophecy, which is the Torah is prophetic, coming from the heavens, not from the mind of man. We're etched into stone. However, after 5,777 years, the human being has lost track of the truth, and a lot of this has been from nefarious people and institutions who have an idea of what creation should be other than what the Creator created. And they have used methods to really hide the truth. But now we are for 777 years, into the 6th day, which is known as Yisod, foundation, and based on the word sod, a secret. And all the secrets are coming out now. You see it in politics, you see it in science, and you see that the lies have to have nothing to stand up upon. Because the more truth that comes into the world, the more light that comes into the world, the falseness that everything is built upon is just going to dissolve. And therefore it's important to build a structure that won't dissolve. And that structure is the human being upon Mother Earth. And if we love the earth and love the people upon the earth, and make sure that everyone has a good life, well, then we'll be in resonance with with the reason of creation. And because things have gotten so bad in our country and in our world, that it's necessary, it's obligatory that we stage a revolution. And the revolution needs to begin on election day, um, uh, by reframing from by participating in this consumer driven economy. For one day, if we all did that together, we would announce, we the people, we have control, we have the power, we're making the goals. And our goals aren't to, make money for some rich dude. That doesn't hold any water with any of us. So the time of the future has come. It's a time of revolution, and welcome to the future.